everybody, and welcome to this week's edition of Love Shreveport Lagniappe. I'm your host, Corey Williams, and I am super excited, as I am every Wednesday, because today is a special edition of Love Shreveport Lagniappe. You're going to see as to why it's a special edition here shortly. And of course, if you've been following our social media pages, then you already know what the special edition is going to be about today. But before we get into it, we've got a special guest. You already know we got to make sure that each of you are connected with us. And while we're doing this, is giving you opportunity. Those of you that are already on, make sure you say hello to us in the comment section. We want to say hello right back to you. And then we want you to do two things. If you are watching on Facebook, we need you to do one thing for us on Facebook. Take your index finger, click the share button. That simple, that easy. And of course, if you're on YouTube, we want you to take the links and send the link out to as many people as you know, because it is going to be a great show today. And of course, on your screen there, you already see the different platforms that you can stay connected with us, the city of Shreveport. We're on Instagram at Love Shreveport, verified with a blue check. Of course, if you have Comcast cable, and I'm really excited about the Comcast cable, because a lot of our seasoned citizens are on Comcast cable, which is absolutely phenomenal, because when we're on the streets, we hear from them a lot saying, we saw you on Comcast cable. So if you know those persons that have Comcast cable, let them know, go to channel 6. It's called Love Shreveport TV channel 6. And then of course on Threads at Love Shreveport, verified with a blue check. Go to our website. There's a lot of information on our website, www.shreveportla.gov. And then we're on X as well, formerly known as Twitter. If you're still saying Twitter, I need you to catch up, all right? We're saying X, which is at Love Shreveport 1. Then, of course, those of you that are watching on Facebook, City of Shreveport Government, verified with a blue check. And then those of you that are watching on YouTube, City of Shreveport, LA. Of course, we are also now on TikTok. Absolutely. Let me take this off because I want to see you. I want you to see me. We're on TikTok as well at Love Shreveport. Do me a favor, all of you TikTokers, go there and follow us today because it's some exciting information that's being put out there. Great time on TikTok. So we appreciate all of you. And then those of you that love our podcast because it's been growing. You have been watching, you've been following. We appreciate you. If you listen to the audio version of podcast, go to Amazon Music, Spotify, iHeart, or Apple Podcasts and subscribe to the I Love Shreveport podcast. Or, of course, you can watch the visual version on YouTube. And, of course, you can rewatch it also on that Comcast channel 6. So we're excited about all that is happening for the city of Shreveport. Thank you, Miss Carmen Carter, who is on with us today. We appreciate you indeed. We thank you, Miss Dominique, as well. Miss Dominique, who heads up our digital media team. We're saying hello to you as well. You and Veronica, man, y'all are absolutely phenomenal. We are absolutely phenomenal. And so we're excited for all of you that are joining us on today. Again, as I've been sharing, today is a very, very special show today. We're not going to get into all of the other things, but of course, just want to remind you, well, I'll do it at the end, but today is a special Love Shreveport Lagniappe, because there is a group of women that are literally taking over Shreveport. It's the Shreveport takeover, right? And you're asking, who is this group? Well, if you heard of the sorority Alpha Kappa Alpha, many of you may know the AKAs are having their 94th South Regional Conference right here in Shreveport. And today I've got the honor and the privilege to speak with the regional director, Ms. Shawn Simmons. And of course, I'm going to bring her on the stage as of now. Dr. Simmons, how are you doing?
I am good. I'm good. How are you? Thank you for having me, Corey.
Absolutely. We wouldn't have it no other way, right? It's the digital media team with City of Shreveport. Y'all are here taking over. We're going to get into all of that. But of course, tell us who you are and what's your role in what's about to happen this weekend.
Sure. Well, good afternoon, everyone. I am Dr. Sean Emerson Simmons. I am the Regional Director, the South Central Regional Director for Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. The South Central region is the second largest region within our sorority organization. It covers the states of Arkansas, New Mexico, Texas, and of course, Louisiana. About 19,000 or so sorority members. But of course, we have about 6,000 that are on their way as we speak here to Shreveport for our annual regional conference.
Now, I told y'all they're taking over Shreveport, and you just got the numbers. 6,000 AKAs are taking over the city of Shreveport. So tell us what this regional conference is about.
Yeah, so annually, our region has their business meetings, and we rotate throughout our region, those 4 states that I mentioned. Last year, we were in Little Rock, Arkansas, and so this year we are coming to the great state of Louisiana. And during those 4 days, it starts tomorrow, Thursday, and goes through Sunday. We have our public meeting, our regular internal business meetings, as well as various luncheons where we recognize our service milestones. So we have our silvers who celebrate 25 years of service, our goldens 50 years, pearls 65, and we even have a few diamonds that have are celebrating 75 years of service. So we have a special opportunity for them. And maybe a little nugget is our international president is out of Texas, out of Dallas, Texas, and she will be celebrating 50 years at this conference in her home region. So we have some special things in store for her. And of course, we celebrate our undergraduates for all the great things that they're doing, from academic excellence, all the fun things, and then some sisterly connections, some fun, some dancing, all the things that help us connect in a real way. And then we always, wherever we go, whether it's a cluster meeting or a regional conference, we leave a lasting impact on the communities where we are. So we're hoping to do just that, to leave an impact.
Listen, and then I knew what time it was, so I had to put on my green today because I've got family members that are part of the sorority that would have got on to me. But of course, we're excited, first of all, that you all are here in our city, chose Shreveport to bring the regional conference, and I'm sure there's going to it's going to be filled with excitement amongst a whole host of other things. Now, I did see, I'm going to put this on the screen. I did see that there's something happening tonight. There's a welcome tonight. Tell us a little bit about that welcome as y'all are just rolling in. 6,000. Good Lord.
Yeah, so it looks like the local NPHC, so the National Panhellenic Council, otherwise known as the group that all the D9, the Divine Nine, belong to. The local chapter our local council will be hosting something again for our members to come, to feel welcome, to start to connect in a very real way tonight from 6 to 8 in Samstown. So looking forward to connecting and seeing all of our sisters arrive safely, and of course to network with our Divine Nine colleagues.
Absolutely. Tell us a little bit, as much as you can, how important is it for you all to be in the community? I know, there's a slew of you coming, but not just in Shreveport, but the things that you're doing in communities as a sorority.
Yeah, no, thank you for that. At the core of our sisterhood is service, right? Yes. Service to all mankind is our motto, and we live that. So whether we're on campuses, our undergraduates on their campuses, or whether graduate chapter members or general members in the cities, I like to say, look, from the small to the extra large to the urban, the rural, the newer chapters and the established chapters, at the core, what we do is making sure that we identify the service need, and not just do activities, but really, really make a difference and make an impact. So again, part and parcel with what we do. Yeah, we're here to do the business and all the the governance of Alpha Kappa Alpha. But everywhere we go, we make a difference, whether it's economic stimulation, whether it's volunteer service hours. It's all those things that truly, truly, truly lead back to the core of what we do, which is service to all mankind.
Absolutely. I want to get pause and just give a great big shout out to Miss Gwen Kimball. She is on with us, and she is an absolute wonderful person to have working with us and hands-on with our digital media team. We appreciate her. So shout out to you, Miss Gwen. Thank you so much for joining us on today. So you've got the business going. You're coming in by the droves. So is this just only for the AKAs? Are there any events that are open to the public?
Yeah, we have a few opportunities. So tomorrow night, the public meeting will happen at 6:30 at the convention center. We will have members of the local government, the mayor, members of the city council. We're also going to have our state representative, District 2, the Honorable Stephen Jackson. Yes. And we can't wait to see him. He is one of our premier annual regional sponsors who has really made an indelible mark on helping us to deliver our conference, as well as support the communities through his giving and being a partner with us. So we will see all of those dignitaries, as well as members of the D9. Of course, that's always a favorite. We all like to hear from the D9. And then we'll also recognize our military for their service and all that they're doing. We have a lot of sorority members who wear dual roles, or maybe triple roles, right? So they're people in the community. They serve Alpha Kappa Alpha, but they are also serving our country. And so we will recognize them, as well as our community partners, all the things, again, that kind of bring us here to Shreveport and make it unique. And then, we'll go into Friday, which is all of our business meetings. And then Friday night, there is an opportunity. I think there are a few tickets left. We do usually have what we call an acapella show. So the old Apollo show. So it's acapella. So we have talent, some stepping, entertainment. It is a fundraiser for our EAF scholarships, which go to our undergraduates and even some community grants, again, to be impactful in our communities. And then there's an after party. So we do want people to come through. I believe it's on Eventbrite. If you look up either Acapulco, AKA Apollo, or 94th South Central Regional Conference, I believe you'll find it. And then Saturday, we have a day of workshops, another plenary session. And then Saturday night is some more fun. We're going to be here in the convention center. And then Sunday, there is an open to the public part. We have we'll end our conference with our closing, our farewell brunch. And gospel singer Byron Cage will be here as a talent. And there are a few tickets left as well. And I believe it's also on Eventbrite. And we'll get that information out to you all to share on your digital media platform for those who are interested. But there are not that many left. So if you're interested, when you see it, get on top of it. Or if you got the inside track and a member of the sorority from the local chapters, they may be able to hook you up. So
of course, yeah. Of course. And I'm excited because y'all are coming here by the droves. No wonder why it's almost sold out. You got 6,000 of you all coming, and then trying to add the city itself to it. But we're excited. Then y'all said the other day, I'm excited about the Southern hospitality you ladies are going to receive, the Southern food that you're going to receive. Yes. Oh my! And you're here, so I know you've already probably gotten some of that amazing food. Then y'all said you wear pink and you spin green. Yes. I heard that the other day at the city council meeting. But again, we're excited. And so for those that are, it may be congested because, there's just a lot of people going to be moving around and all.
Mhm.
And so Sportran has stepped in,
Yep.
and they're going to be helping move some of the ladies around this weekend. So if you're seeing this, please share this as well. You can download the Sportran app. As you see on the screen, they say
Yep.
ride pretty and ride smart. And so you can download the app for Android or Apple users. And again, that's the Sportran app. So again, we're super excited. Thank you so much, Dr. Simmons, for this opportunity to share with you. I know you're very, very busy. You got to get back to some things. Any last minute things you'd like to share to our watchers?
Well, I do want to just share that, we are really, really intentional about the economic influence that we're going to have this weekend. Last year in Little Rock, we estimated about a $9 million economic, I know, yeah, blast to that area. And so we're hoping for the same or more. But think about it, all of the travel, the transportation, the dining, the retail, maybe even a little gaming, but all the things, and we will be Thursday night in the Red River District area.
Wow.
So again, another takeover. But that is the beauty and really, again, the impact of that collectiveness. I said it at the city council. What better way to end Women's History Month than to show and demonstrate how women coming together, intentional in terms of our impact, in terms of where we spend our dollars. And we can't wait to help and be a stimulus for our small, local, and diverse businesses who are doing things to support Shreveport and the Bossier area, but not just now, but into the future. So that's what we're excited about. And we can't thank you enough. I can't thank you enough this is my birth, look, my birth state.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I was born in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, but I grew up, like I like to tell people, I say I went to vacation Bible school every summer in Lincoln Parish over there in Mount Olive across the way from Grambling, Louisiana.
Yes, of course.
Yes. So it's good to be home, and I feel the love. I know that we're making a difference. And my administration is called the Real Administration, keeping it real. It
Yeah.
stands for responsive, empowering, authentic, and lifting. And I believe that we are being responsive to this community, that we are empowering communities to be their best. We're being authentic in how we show up, and then we're going to lift as we climb. And that is very, very important to this administration. So I thank you for the opportunity, Corey. Great to visit with you. I love everything that you're doing. Love this city, and we can't wait again to just enjoy and connect.
Absolutely. Thank you again, Dr. Simmons. And we hope to see you somewhere around before you get out of here, right?
Yes, around town for sure. Look, but I love Shreveport. I got my button too.
I see it. I love Shreveport. Absolutely. Thank you again.
Okay. Thank you.
Listen, ladies and gentlemen, again, this is going to be a phenomenal weekend filled with fellowship, all of that, right? So again, if you're just joining us, I know some of you've been on, many of you, all of you really, I've been watching, you've been on since we joined at 12, but the 94th annual South Regional Conference is here in Shreveport. The ladies of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated are on their way to Shreveport. Many of them are already here, and there's others on their way. Thank you, Ms. Dominique. We appreciate you indeed. But again, we're excited. The mayor's excited. The city is excited. And we're just grateful that they chose Shreveport. All right. Before we get out of here, just want to remind you, of course, I told you we weren't going to get into some of the specifics, but I definitely want to remind you that if you're looking for a job or a better job, make sure you scan this QR code, because the city of Shreveport is hiring. So if you or someone you know is looking for a job or a better job, make sure they scan this QR code. It'll take them where the job listings are, and then you can take it from there with your resume and applying on the spot. So again, we are super excited. And as Dr. Simmons said, what a way What a way to end Women's History Month with the women from the Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. So I'm excited. I know you're excited. And again, we appreciate all of you for your time today. You know it. Love Shreveport Lagniappe. A little something extra during your lunch break. If you're not taking your lunch, but you were watching, we appreciate you as well. And so until the next time, which will be next Wednesday, right here live on Facebook and YouTube, 12 noon is the time. We're saying have a great rest of your Wednesday. Take care now. Bye-bye then.